2 weeks back, we talked about the digital government concept and also share about my understanding of digital governments. And this week, I'm going to talk about the technology myth behind the digital governments. Normally, when we touch this topic, we are not going to talk too much about the technology itself, but we should focus the technology myth should be related to the capability of the team of the government that can deploy the digital transformation process. What it is, let me share here now. So in terms of the HVC digital government overall capability, you see already there are a lot of the underlying technology. We are talking about the digital infrastructure, the digital platform, and also the digital application based on the ecology system. We are talking about like a smart city driver, the digital government, internet finance, energy internet sector. We have a lot of the applications on top. But finally, when we are thinking about the technology behind, so we should think about the capability of the government itself to implement all those technology. So in terms of the capability, so I would like to give 5 major areas that the government should be focused and should be enabled. And this will be the success and also the technology behind. We need to drive the overall digital transformation success. So the first capability is talking about the master plan and also the business consulting approach. Most of the government, when they want to deploy the digital government or undergoing the digital transformation process, they must have a top-down approach so that they are capable to get together all those requirements and a very clear business objective. And of course, the government itself can adopt the business consultant approach so that all their targets should be more like economic justified. The second capability for the government to deploy the digital transformation process and also mastering the technology myth itself is about the project and resources integration. When we have a project, normally the project and resources integration is very important because if you don't have the right resources regarding, as I mentioned, the technology, the infrastructure, the people, the money, the budget or whatever, right? The project itself is very, very difficult to succeed. So this capability is also a key to make it the overall project success. And the third capability for the government itself is to think about the product development and solution innovation capabilities. And these capabilities we are talking about when we have the infra, and the data itself can self-generate a new product or new solutions. And this process, we must enable the team to have this capability to further enhance and further develop. So this kind of innovation process and capability is very important to make the overall digital transformation process success. And the fourth capability of the government is talking about the city operation and continuous development. Because under the digital government concept, we are not talking about like a project is just a task. When you finish, when you deliver, and then you can close the file and nothing to do. Instead of under the digital government overall capabilities concept, we need to enable the team that can operate the whole system and then to support the continuous development. For example, when you build up more data within the infrastructure, you need to think about this data can help to generate new developments of the whole city and see how we can improve the whole process. So all this is a very important capability as a whole for digital government to grow. And finally, is the team itself must have the capability to build up the ecosystem and collaborate the development together with the private sector. And this one is very important as an ecosystem concept, and this capability is very crucial to make the whole process success. And here, everybody should be aware the digital brain solutions that HPC propose. And I have explained in the previous discussion before. And digital brain is a very important concept that you understand how we are running the digital infra and to support your application. And of course, on top, when you run on this, just I mentioned before, the government and the team itself must have the 5 major capabilities to ensure all this technology behind, okay, will be success. So this is very important for the overall process. And from the technology myth itself, when we talk about a lot of the digital government, whatever, one of the main focus is about how we can mastering the data. And right now, the key success is to build out the middleware platform that can support other business empowerment platform and continue develop. So this concept we are talking about, like maybe just I mentioned before, for city itself, there will be a lot of people coming in, a lot of the visitors visiting the cities. And as the immigration department, they will collect all the data behind. And at the same time, some of the AI platform and the business empowerment platform, talking about like a tourism department, like the transportation department, they need to access those data so that they can plan their own activities. And this is a very important technology behind to make the whole ICT infra success. So this is the sharing this week, and I hope you enjoy. And next week, I'm still talking about the digital government concept. Thank you. Bye-bye.